have an old Sprint phone. It still works. I just pulled the SD card out the other day, and oh my God, my son was doing like basically YouTube videos in his classroom, and this was like, oh, I don't know, almost 10 years ago, and his classroom was a zoo. I don't remember elementary school being like that. I mean, these kids were wild. He did so many little videos, just like little minute-long videos. Horrible. I mean, grainy. Anyway. Okay, so I literally just found out that iPhone canceled, like stopped production of the 11 Pro Max. From what I understand, that was a really great phone. And I was really looking forward to perhaps getting a new one in January, because they can find AirTags, like literally find an AirTag, like to the foot. It points you in the direction. And I don't want a 12 because I heard they heat up, and I don't really need 5G because I live in an area where there's more cows than people, and I'm not even kidding. So I'm a little distressed because I noticed over the last week, because I'm one of those people, it takes me a long time to make decisions about buying things unless I'm like unless I've done all my homework and I'm 100%. And I've been right back into the whole sleepwalking thing, full force, so I'm exhausted all the time, and I don't have the energy to do research on anything, just ever. It's just not in me. And I mean, like, even with my dash cam, I did all the research and still ended up with, oh, I don't know, 5, because they just weren't working out. Sorry, there was a charge to my credit card that I just saw a little pop down on my phone. Anyway, so I was wondering, well, why on earth would they cancel the phone that everybody loved? Because a lot of people who are iPhone users and get used to the interface, and everybody in their family is on it, so they're used to, you know, the Find My iPhone and tracking their kids and things like that. Well, for AirTags, you have to have an iPhone 11 or newer, so 11, 12, or 13. And the 12 and 13 are very, 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 very new. My son has an 11 and he loves it. I got it for him in January, just your basic 11. In January, it was on sale, and he was getting really good grades in school, and we, you know, I thought he was using my old phone, and I thought, you know what, let me upgrade him. This would be cool. Even though I had a 10, I got him an 11. And even in the video, he says, well, why don't you just keep it? Why are you giving it to me? But I chose that specific phone for him. The color, everything, for him. And now I find out, because now, you know, over the last month, I've realized that I want one. Not the regular 11, but the bigger 11. The one that's basically the size of the phone I have, which is a pretty decent sized phone. And I don't want to go to the eye doctor, so I'd rather a bigger screen, right? So let's just be lazy, right? Oh my God. They canceled it because when they put out the 12, they didn't want it to have competition. And a lot of people don't like the 12. The 11 Pro Max was like my perfect phone. Like, if I was going to get a phone that did everything I needed it to do in my current life, that would be it. And now Verizon is sold out. And for some reason I had in the back of my head, I was like, oh, in January they'll have more. Because when you look around online, it says, oh, yeah, even though they're not making them anymore, there are now Verizon, AT&T, all of those. I don't know, does Sprint still exist? Anyway, my point is, they canceled the 11s right as I decided I wanted one. And I don't want a freaking 12. So that leaves used on Amazon, because all the used ones are now sold out through my carrier. And to make it even worse, right now, my carrier, if you add a line, you can get the iPhone 11 Pro Max for free. And they sold out. They literally refurbished. They had like, I don't know, 1 or 2 left. And I didn't get it because I was nervous because you couldn't return it. And it's like, oh yeah, it'll have some scratches and blah, 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 but it'll be in great, they have like great, good, I don't know. They have 3 different things. Now they are completely sold out. They're gone. And I know where they're gone because they're a good freaking phone. And some people were like, well, it had scratches, big deal. I was reading reviews. There's a hair in my eye. All right, just opened it. And my address is shown. But it was dropped over my gate. And that's not a lot of padding. All right, let's see, there's tape here. Is there tape on both ends? Yeah. Knowing that it got dropped over the gate makes me pretty nervous. I don't know if USPS delivered it or... Got it. Alright, here's the phone. Still in its plastic now. Just kind of taking a look at it before I take it out. And that thing, cord, block. I'm gonna open this up and take a look at the health and all that. And then come back and see. I do remember seeing that it comes with a thick screen protector on it. Let's see, oh, some scratches on the camera. That's a bummer. Let's see, you turn these on. Alright, so I'm gonna plug it in and come back. So clearly I ended up returning the Amazon iPhone, and I kept the Verizon one. So far we're almost a month in, and it's, you know, it's doing pretty well. I'm not having any issues with it to speak of. I like it, I'm enjoying it. I like that I can find my air tags because, like, as you can see, just an example, the tractor keys, right? Those are something that could easily be lost. And if you don't have the keys to the tractor, you don't mow anything. And outside is 10 acres. So let's say I'm realistically looking for the keys. I don't know. Okay. So, oh, that's my son's flip-flop. Cute. Okay. So, no, not that way. Okay. Are they over here? No. Are they over here? No. Because that's a wall. Okay. Oh, it's still, and boom. Found it again. But, yeah, WD-40, I know. Anyway, that's not the sole reason I got the phone, but that is a very good reason when you have been late to work multiple times because you can't find your car keys. It's not that I mow the full 10 acres, but at least the few acres around the house, yeah, I want to keep that neat. Now, this time of year, it's not as much of a concern, which is why an air tag is a concern, because this is a time of year that these will go missing, and I'll think, well, I had keys. What did I do with them? I don't know. And with my car keys, there have been many a day that I've been late to work because my son has a learner's permit, and when he gives the car keys back, it's pretty much the same thing every time. He drops them in the cup holder, assuming I'm gonna pick them up, but I'm not thinking about that. So anyway, I returned that. I was very happy to return it in the condition it was in. That was not a grade A renewed, and I would not suggest buying from Amazon unless that is your only option and you really want that phone and you're happy paying that amount of money. I got it for less from my carrier, and actually my payments are nothing as long as I keep up my plan, which the area I live in, I don't have a choice. It's Verizon or nothing. That's all that works. We've tried them all. Anyway, have a good one. I know this video was weird and the unboxing got cut short, but that's because I very quickly realized it wasn't going to work. And the video clip I had that really showed how bad the scratching was on the screen, I deleted it, and I don't know why. And I used it in a review on Amazon for that phone, and they deleted it. And then my second review that I tried to replace it with, they deleted that as well. So they're not taking any of my reviews that point out the issues I had with their grade A renewed overpriced phone. And that was the cheapest one. For a 256 gigabyte, that was the cheapest one to get an unlocked green. Everything else was more expensive. If I would have gone through my carrier, it would have been another $150. So Verizon, they'll, as long as it's unlocked, you're good. So anyway, like fully unlocked, you have to be GSM and CDMI. You can't just be GSM. So anyway, that's it. Have a good night.